This is a timeless reading about manifestation. And so the question is, how do you make your dreams come true? And the answer is very, very clear for you, Libra. We are going to start with the Kipper and the Fairy Oracle. So we have Singer of Healing and She of the Kruak. Singer of Healing and She of the Kruak, with short illness and receiving a gift. So, and this combination, it can the healing and the short illness are clearly a combination. The answer to the short illness is the Singer of Healing. So in order for you to manifest your dreams right now, you have to heal something. And the theme of that healing is the receptive capabilities of your own experience, of your own being. So how are you allowing yourself to receive gifts? And when I say receive gifts, I also say to surrender a little bit the expectation of what it might be, because a gift can be a surprise. It's something that I find it very interesting that in this card we have all these eyes looking at us, and I really think that it's those eyes that are offering us this gift. They observed something in us, and they decided, these people who are looking at us, they decided to give us something, and we don't know what it is. It's going to be a gift, a surprise. And She of the Kruak is oftentimes a card that indicates pregnancy and the nurturing energy of the mother, and also the creative power of the womb and of the mother. So this is also one of the reasons why I feel like this card is also very interesting. Is you have this image of a person who is sitting on a lotus, very centered, and the lotus is connected to the earth with this stem, right? But this figure, she is looking at the night sky. So while she is firmly grounded in her own existence and in her own experience, she is looking at the bigger picture, at the wider. She has a very wide perspective. And this is the Magician card in this deck. So it's really understanding how you can interact with the universe and being open to every way, every possibility. And because we have the Guilt card here, I really feel like one of the most important things you have to do right now in order to manifest your dreams is to create an environment, especially a mental environment, where you are available, where you are not thinking about the past and thinking about things that bother you. So there is certainly here in this reading an element of surrendering. This is also the card of surrender, the Four of Cups, and the Schizophrenia card with the Two of Swords is also represented by a person that is in an impossible position. It's a very uncomfortable position. And the suggestion of this card in the guidebook is that you should let go of both. You should just follow your heart, follow your center. So being centered in your own experience and being open to the possibility that maybe your expectations are not exactly what you need, and that there are more things that are coming. So in order for you to manifest and to kind of unblock, to remove the blocks towards what you want, you have to be more available to think about other things. And these other things, they might be things that you never thought you wanted. Even strange things, like very maybe even unorthodox things, things that are innovative, things that you never saw before. I really feel like there's this need for receptivity, because this mothering energy is so loving and so all encompassing that it's open to all kinds of existence, to all kinds of answers to many problems, right? So I think this is the mindset, this is the frame of mind where you are going to be more it's more probable that you have manifestation in your life right now and that your dreams might come true. It's also a clue here that you have a lot of stars, and the stars are our dreams. So although I feel like you'll be surprised and you will have even more things than you are really imagining right now, I also feel like the dreams that you have are going to be just little stepping stones into some bigger picture. So this is also a message here. So while you are opening yourself more and more and more and more, you are healing, because you are also, in order to open up more and more, you have to give up the past. You have to heal this. You have to not carry the guilt of failure, like remembering the embarrassing things that we did, or the failures, and blaming ourselves or being ashamed from, for failing, or for not meeting our own expectations, being a perfectionist. Actually, I really do feel like perfectionism is also a key word here. It's something that maybe you have to kind of offer to the gods and give it up, and ask the spirit, ask God, ask spirit to maybe take away some of that weight, take away some of that expectation, some of that perfectionism, some of that, like, it's not, I don't think it's like you're obsessing over details, but I think it's more of the kinds of thoughts that you have and the stories that you tell yourself. So reframing your experiences and your memories, maybe you would want to like write them down, to organize them in your mind so that they don't become this like little monsters, little creatures, and so that they don't have anywhere to feed, or they can't really have their own life. Because sometimes ideas, there's this inception in our brain, in our mind, and then they kind of develop a life of their own. And we lose control of our own mind, because we have these like creatures living in our house, our home, our mental home, our mind, and they can wreak havoc, and they can change the places of things, and maybe even kind of distort our memories. So yeah, I would definitely use that tool if you like to write, and if you're a writer, use that tool to help you manifest a more open-minded and a more receptive mode, because I really feel like you have to see the bigger picture. So you have the eagle. The eagle is the animal that represents seeing the bigger picture, because it flies most high and it sees everything, right? All animals, all life. It sees all nature in a way that is magnanimous, right? And it's also the same theme for me here with the stars and the cosmos. So having this very it's not only detached, because sometimes this card, the 10 of Pentacles, we are the world, it can symbolize also detachment, especially in this deck, the Osho deck, because although we have achieved so much in the material realm, the way we move forward in the Pentacle deck and we start something new is to let go of what we have. And also to have this ability to, well, if you feel like you have plenty, like you have achieved so much, and then you can share with others and not have this attachment that's it's just mine and it's all mine and don't take it away from me. So trust more that you will have even more if you share. This is also a message here, because there's something I always keep hearing, there's even more, so you're picturing something, but this reading here is telling you, Libra, there's even more. So be open and heal the past, because the more you let go, the more you will blossom and open like a lotus to receive the many, many blessings and the many possibilities that are opening up in front of you. There's just this need to surrender a little bit, and to surrender specifically the guilt, the shame, the memories of like traumatic memories. Heal that, work that. And it's short illness is actually a very good card, because it's a card of healing, right? It's not something, it's not the end of the world. It's short illness. So even if you have a mild discomfort while not reliving, but you shouldn't relive trauma and try to, always be dwelling too much in your darkest experiences or memories. Please do this with the help of someone. If you think you need the help of someone to help you deal with these memories, there are people who are specialists in trauma and who will be, I think in this case, the missing piece for some of you. So finding a way to kind of catalyze that process and help that process, someone might guide you. But I actually feel like mostly I am talking to someone who already has that ability in built. So you are yourself a healer. Whatever you do, I think that it helps others too. So it's kind of, you are a natural healer. So use those skills on yourself, because with She of the Cruac, you are absolutely capable of that. You are so nurturing and so embracing, and you're so available to others, I feel. Use that on yourself. Use that empathy on yourself, especially on your past self. And if you use it on your past self, you're going to change the way you see yourself. And when you change the way you see yourself, it's the sky is the limit. So understand that you can reframe your being, your whole personality and your being, yourself, even your cells, your physical body. You can reshape it completely. You have that power. And it's amazing. It's an amazing power, but you have to surrender the past. You have to work on that past. You have to work on the things that you are still carrying, especially in your body. Yeah, there might be things that are kind of hiding in your body and are not accessible in the conscious way. That might be the case. So I don't know what techniques you have tried, but for me, I really like free association when it's really hard for me to kind of access it consciously. Free association, words like a mind map, like put keywords, connect them to each other, and maybe organize them by feeling. Like, this makes me feel good, this makes me feel sad. This is my side of the problem, this is the other's side of the problem, and try to see the tensions, how you think. This is just an example. You can map your mind and your thoughts, and it helps you to see it, right? It at least for me, it really helps me. It's just a better way to say goodbye, right? A better way to say goodbye to the things that are hurting you. And kind of keep haunting you. Yeah, I think that you might not be that conscious of what it is. So it would really help if you started working on that. Like, what am I not conscious of that is hurting me? Maybe you can ask in meditation for it to be shown to you if you feel like you have that power. Or you can use different approaches, like artistic ones are also very efficient for some people. Maybe even physical expression, like dance, or even like some types of releases, like fascia therapy or sacral-cranial therapy. Those kinds of things are also really, really nice to unlock stored emotions in the body. Yeah, and if you have someone to talk to afterwards and to express that in a way that is intelligible for you, so that you can release and have this full the full cognition of what's happening to you. It's not that you are going to control anything. It's quite the opposite maybe, but it's having that knowledge with you, and that will make you jump to the next thing and be more open to the possibilities. Yeah. So Libra, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to get some more of my videos in your feed, I would love for you to visit the website, the Instagram and TikTok accounts. And yeah, like and share the video if it resonated with you. I would love to get to know you and get to know your stories in the comment section below. And yeah, thank you so much for this beautiful manifestation reading, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.